Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Love After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 42. And that is real. I'm here to talk about Love After Lockup. One thing I love about Love After Lockup, it's 1 hour. It is 1 hour. It can never be too boring because it's only an hour. Anyway, y'all, let's just get right into it. You're not going to sit up here and tell me on Bernard Sanders' internet that Clint did not know that Tracy was smoking that mother effing crack and that he was not right along with her smoking that mother effing crack. Okay? There is basically we see Tracy. Tracy said that she had, oh shit, I gotta buy things. Said that she's in jail. She has on like this uh garment that she said is for an eating disorder, but on Reddit it's for the prevention of being able to harm yourself. So she said that they went to Texas to visit her family. They went to a game. They had a good time and they were about to leave. And instead of getting a hotel, they decided to be in the parking lot of some place and sleep. They woke up to knocks on the door. The police was like, what the hell y'all doing? Tracy and Clint were both searched and Clint had a weed pipe on him. You expect me to believe that? In my life, I've never heard anyone call it a weed pipe, but I have heard it called a crack pipe. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. And Tracy had drug paraphernalia. Clint says that even though, he just got out, like he just got out that day. Love After Lockup don't play. They be right on the scene. They probably posted the bail while you really playing. Anyway, it's good to have a nice team behind you. Because Tracy and Clint bring the view. So I guess Love After Lockup or TLC Sharp Productions, they would. They would pay. Anyway, I'm sorry. He just got out that day. He knows that he said in the past that if Tracy went back to prison, they would be done, but he does want to help her. Tracy looks so sad. She said that Clint didn't stand in her way as far as the drugs, I'm guessing, but she knew that she shouldn't have been doing it. But it's like, bro, you can't tell me with them damn sore on his face or whatever the fuck he has on his face, that Clint is not right there with you smoking crack. Okay? There is no way that Clint is not smoking that stuff. I will not believe it. I do not believe it. But anyway, that's the end. So I'm guessing that they're here now. We are very happy to see our goddess. I hope that she is able to get some help, but how would she be able to get help if she gets out of jail and is going back with another addict? We also see Cheryl and Josh. Well, we don't see Josh. We hear Josh. Cheryl is going to go to Colorado. She has her son with her. Wow. She's going to Colorado. Her parents are moving to Michigan. She's going to Colorado to be with Colorado is a good place to go. She's going to Colorado to be with Josh. But she makes a pit stop to see her sister, to tell her sister that she is going to go get a place with Josh, even though her sister is like, that's pretty dumb. And she's like, no, it's not dumb. I just think that we can get our place together and we can make it work. And me and the kids are going to go and be with them. And the sister just feels as though she's going to lose all her money, spend all her money on him, and be broke and be trying to make it work with somebody who it ultimately is not going to work with. And also her sister was like, you do remember that he broke up with you 3 times while you were in Colorado the last time. Three times? Maybe we didn't see. I will say I remember two times. I don't remember three. Anyway, that's the end of their story. Okay. Um, Andreea and Lamar. They are at Andrea's house. Andreea, they have like a little cake and stuff to celebrate Lamar being off of probation or parole. Um, he and Andreea go outside to talk. And she says, you can tell that I'm really passionate about, I guess Mormonism and being a Mormon. And he was like, yeah, I could tell, you were so happy seeing those missionaries. And she was like, yeah, that's my history. And he like, how is that your history? I didn't see one black person in there. And she's like, it don't matter about race. When it comes to my kids, I don't give a damn about race. I don't care. And then the oldest daughter comes out and she's like, I thought we was having a celebration and you out here arguing. So Lamar goes in the house. Tennyson says, I know you just want a little bit more diversity. He says, yes. That's all that we hear from this little conversation. Then Andrea's like, you bad mouthing me to my kids. You going to my kids, putting them in the argument. What are you talking about, Andreea? What are you talking about? And fun fact, before a certain period, I don't like saying blacks, but I feel like I have to say blacks so you can get where I'm coming from. Blacks weren't even allowed to be Mormons. But this your history. What? You could say the same thing about Christianity, but I'm not going to say that. Anyway, she says that they can't talk without arguing, so it seems like this is a sign that they aren't meant to be. Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I I I don't know. But I was also on Reddit and they said, what kind of a Mormon is she? First of all, she was unmarried and pregnant 4 years ago, and none of the Mormon ladies asked her what the hell was going on. And she out here cussing like a storm, and they said that they don't even drink coffee. And they saw her drinking coffee. And I'm like, GD. Look, she brought up an interesting point about not caring about race when it comes to her kids and what the best things that can happen, the best opportunities for her kids. But like, that's how you raise children who suffer from an identity crisis, especially if it seems as though their mother is suffering from an identity crisis and is not so rooted in her blackness where she can take her children to a predominantly white neighborhood. But in their formative years, you probably should, I do know that you want your children to have the best, but there are places that I was about to say you could take their ass to Ladera Heights, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about? What? You ain't never heard Frank Ocean? The Black Beverly Hills. Okay, what are you talking about? You can take them into a place where they can be surrounded by black kids, white kids, and still get a good education. Still good opportunities. It's not anyway, I'm not about to go off on a tangent, but you're not really doing your children a service by having them around people who don't look like them, because then they don't know who they are. And it's hard to not know who you are when you're a child and you're surrounded by people who don't look like you. And so now you're having an identity crisis and you're looking at all of these people who don't look like you, and then you go home and you look at you and you look like that, but they look like that, and now you don't know what the fuck is going on. But I don't know anything. So that's the end of their story. We see Brittany. Brittanys Mother is going to be coming to Las Vegas. I think she said to live. I think she said that they have a year lease, like right down the street. Brittany got a lot of fucking sisters. I don't know if she has any brothers, but she has at least 3 sisters. 3 or 4. She might have 4 sisters. She might have 4 sisters. I know that the mother came and the mother brought her younger sister. And then I know there was a girl with dark hair who was her sister. And I'm thinking that there was a blonde girl, but that blonde girl could have been the younger sister. And then there was a black girl who was her sister. So I'm really confused if she got 3 sisters or 4 sisters. But you got too many damn kids to be a motherfucking addict and not be taking care of your damn kids, okay? But anyway, Brittany says, as we all know, the childhood trauma is very traumatic. Did we not know that? And that, yes, she'd love to have a relationship with her mother, but we're going to have to work through these traumas, okay? You can't just sit up in here and, we hug and kiss and we be cool. I'm going to need to ask you, why didn't you provide the love and affection and the structure that I needed growing up, because maybe I wouldn't have gone down this path. So her mother gets there. They all have a barbecue. They're all outside. Brittany starts talking about, I'm happy that you're here, but I would like for us to work through our issues. I'd like for us to be a better family unit. I'd like for my children to want to go see you, to want to go be over your house. Then Brittany says that when she was 12, she ran away. She was 12, she ran away. She felt like if she ran away, wouldn't nobody give a damn. They wouldn't even notice that she was gone. She came back 3 days later because they had moved from Alaska and they were staying in a hotel until they found a permanent residence. She came back 3 days later and they were gone. As a 12-year-old, if that does not confirm everything that I think, if I don't think that my parents love me and I don't think that they're going to miss me when I'm gone, and so I run away and then I come fucking back and they not there, well, obviously they didn't miss me. Whoa. So anyway, the mother gets up and she's like, I tried the best that I can, but she's talking to the camera. She's not talking to Brittany or her other children. I tried the best that I can. If I could go back and change everything, I could. Well, ma'am, don't talk to me. Don't talk to the camera. Don't talk to the cameraman. Don't talk to none of these people, okay? Go sit down and talk to your daughters and tell them I tried the best that I can. But don't say that, because I'm going to look at you sideways. If I'm going to look at my mother sideways, if she sat down in front of me and said, I tried the best that I can. Did you? Did you? Because there were some things that you could have tried, like not being on drugs and not being an alcoholic, but whatever. So don't say that. But yeah, say, if I could go back and change everything, I could. But honestly, don't say that, because you didn't. And we don't have a time machine around here. So how about you start right now, right at this moment, and be a great grandmother to your grandchildren and be an adult parent that every adult needs. Okay? And that's the end of their story. We also see, oh my gosh. Okay. Lacey, last week, Lacey told Shane that she was done. You're not going to talk to me like this. So she walked out the house. She got in her car, and the first thing she did is went to go find John. And it makes so much sense when John said she going to be sleeping with me, because clearly it seems as though when she reaches any level of adversity in her relationship, she goes to see John. She goes to see John at his house. John is not there. His car is not there. So she is crying. She's sad. We then see Shane, or Chain, as someone said. Chain. Chain goes out with his friend. And now his friend looks very questionable. Okay, I will admit that I judge the book by the cover. But that nigga opened up his mouth and said some real insightful stuff. He said, love will make you do crazy things. They have a bond. It's not easy to break that bond. you just gotta roll with the punches and work through it if you want the marriage to work. And do you feel like you did the right thing? And Shane is like, yes, I did the right thing. He's like, so you did the right thing. Just do what you can to make the marriage work. And I was like, wham, this man is wham. Who wham. I didn't think that he would be giving advice like that, because anyway. But yeah, Lacey then decides to call the prison. She asks, is there an inmate named John? And they say yes. John was arrested for possession of paraphernalia and also driving while under the influence. Not intoxicated. Impaired. Driving while impaired. Okay, so he was on them drugs and he was driving, and the police was like, stop. So he's in jail and he has no bond. And when she asked about the bond, I said, are you about to go pay this man's bond? Because that's now that's a little bit too much. If you go pay this man's bond, I'm not 100%. And do we know if Lacey is in love with John? She just knows that she can't be with him because he has these drug issues. So she's decided to move on and be with Shane. Like, come on, because I love you, but I ain't paying for your bond. But anyway, Lacey is sad because she wanted to talk to John. She wanted to clear the air about some things. Never mind. She wanted to clear the air about some things, and now she's not able to do so because he's not here, and he won't be here, and he's just taking himself out the picture. Okay. And God, last and least, Sarah then went and seen a family court lawyer, so she can basically file an emergency petition to not have Michael come one sunny afternoon and come pick up the kids, and then she not see him in a couple of months because this nigga want to go do everything with the kids. Okay. Also, the lawyer said that since he isn't working, even though he's been making this money from Cash App, um the least amount of child support he would pay would be $25. And anyway, but yeah, that's the end of there. Then we see, yeah, Megan goes to see Michael, and his apartment looks really, not apartment, his hotel room got a kitchen. Them kitchen hotels be costing a little bit extra. And he's sick. She brings him some soup. He don't want to eat the soup. He's laying in the bed. She steals his phone, puts in his password, tries to put in his password. She can't put in his password. He then is like, hey, where my phone? She like, I had it. He like, for what? She said, I wanted to go through it. He said, nah, that's real sneaky. Like, I'm laying in the bed like this and you trying to go through my phone, man. Then he says in the confessional, when I feel like women getting sneaky and clingy, then that just make me want to push away. Nigga, what? Can someone tell me what is so attractive about Michael? He don't even have the looks. Okay, look at me. He doesn't have the looks. All he got is this. You see my forehead? That's all he got is forehead. Okay? He doesn't have the looks. He doesn't have, it's not like he could talk to you and say those words. It's not like he can speak eloquently, elegantly. He can't do a soliloquy. The fuck? This nigga can't stimulate your mind. He asked Sarah, is you ovulating? And she was. And he said, ooh wee. Bro, is there anything about Michael that's attractive. No. He got to be working with something. He has to. Because there is no possible way that this man is walking around with mediocre values about family, mediocre grammar, mediocre hairstyling abilities, mediocre clothing, mediocre body shape, mediocre height, mediocre height, mediocre facial features, mediocre hairline. And he can't be walking around with mediocre dick. Okay? He can't. He just can't. It's not possible. Anyway, they hear a knock on the door. And I had to fast forward. Like, I didn't fast forward, but I had to, like, see who was on the door. Because I was like, I'm not about to wait all this time to see. It was Rock. Okay? Rock at the door. They go outside and talk. Megan is like, why you bringing him here? Like, that's weak. Okay. They go outside and talk. Rock is like, you my friend. He like, nah, man, let me do the talking. Because, things could get left real quick. He says, we've been knowing each other for 10 years, shared the same clothes, been in the streets together, grew up together. And you going to sit up here and talk to my woman? And he said, yo, woman, you had a whole ass wife. And he said, regardless of the fact that I had a whole wife, like, I love her. Like, how you gonna talk to my girl when I'm in prison? Rock says, I like her. I care for her. And he was like, oh, did y'all fuck? And then Rock says, yes. I mean, one thing led to another. Didn't you say on the phone that y'all did not have sex? And in what world are we supposed to be? Oh, the man's world. This is case in point. If you didn't watch the show, then skip right now. Just leave right now. Not. But if you didn't watch You on Netflix, then skip right now. But bro, this is case in point. Love sitting up here killing niggas, slitting women's throats, doing what she can to keep her man with her. Joe out here killing niggas, slitting women's throats, doing what he need to do to keep his woman next to him. And all of a sudden, she tell Joe, I'm killing people for you. And he says, I can't be with a killer. This is the case in point. What did I hear? If men have one thing, they have the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall. Okay? No, we not gonna do this. We not gonna do this. We not gonna. And Rock ain't cute. I can't even say he cuter than Michael. They both. Megan, it ain't no niggas in wherever you from, Texas. You in Houston. Houston is a great place for a black woman to live. Houston is a great place for a black woman to live economically, medically, financially. And you out here messing. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Also, please go check out Megan's remix with someone called Lemon. Put in Lemon Love After Lockup Megan, or Lemon Megan Love After Lockup, and it should take you to it. I mean, look, I don't have anything to say. I'm okay. Anyway, I'm gone. I'm off of here. I'm done. If y'all I got the hiccups. If you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.